Every single founder out there feels it, even if no one talks about it. This crushing, soul-sucking weight of stealth mode. The idea that going quiet, hiding your work, locking yourself in a bubble is the secret sauce to success. But wake up, because that bubble, it's not protecting you, it's suffocating your startup. It's killing your momentum before you even get a chance to breathe life into your vision. Stealth mode sounds like a shield, but it's often nothing more than a cage lined with good intentions, trapping founders in fear, self-doubt, and isolation. You already know the pain, the sleepless nights filled with anxiety, wondering if your idea is even good enough, the loneliness that gnaws at your confidence because you dare not to share your progress with anyone. No mentors, no peers, no early adopters. This silence crushes your startup's bloodline, the vital feedback, the connections that spark growth, the lightning-fast iterations that separate legends from failures. It's brutal to say, but hiding your baby behind layers of secrecy is like building a castle in the sand, watching the tide of reality wash it away before it even forms. This obsession with stealth is the silent killer of more dreams than the brutal cold of market rejection. Because when you choose secrecy over transparency, you starve your startup of oxygen. You lose the fire that only comes from raw, unfiltered feedback. And while you're sitting in the dark, nervously guarding your idea against the world moves on without you. Other founders are learning, testing, failing fast, pivoting, and growing. Meanwhile, your vision, locked away, becomes a ghost, a fantasy that dies quietly, unnoticed. But here's the truth that shatters illusions. Success doesn't come from hiding. It comes from showing up, from being ridiculously vulnerable, from letting the world rip your idea apart so you can rebuild it stronger, sharper, unbreakable. Real power is in being seen and being willing to evolve based on what you learn from others. If you want your startup to breathe, to live, to carve its place in the world, you must stop treating secrecy like a weapon and start embracing radical honesty about your vision, your progress, your flaws. This isn't just a contact sport. It's a battlefield where the most exposed, the most open, the most connected win. It's terrifying, yes, but it's the only way to escape the prison of your own fear. Now imagine a different path, one where your startup is forged in the heat of real conversation and genuine connection. Picture this. You share your problem, your prototype, your messy MVP early, knowing it will be ripped apart. This is not foolishness. It's courage. It's the ultimate act of rebellion against the fake rules that tell you to hide until you're ready. Because the truth is, nobody's ever ready. Ready is a myth sold to you by comfort and fear. The real world doesn't wait. It doesn't forgive hesitation. It rewards relentless action, relentless feedback cycles. Get your idea in front of real people, early adopters, mentors, investors, and watch the magic happen. Yes, some will criticize, some will laugh, some will say, it won't work. Let them. Their voices are fuel, not chains. Here's the secret the system doesn't tell you. The market's harshest critics are your best allies. They push you to refine, to find that unique edge that turns a good idea into a game changer. When you listen and respond, you build a product people haven't even dared imagine yet. That's how the extraordinary is born, from the fire of conflict, not the shadow of silence. And we're not just talking about external feedback. When you pull your idea out of stealth, you break free from the mental traps that keep founders stuck. Perfectionism, comparison traps, imposter syndrome. You connect with real humans who give you brutal truth wrapped in support. You build a tribe that reflects your own intensity and hunger for change. This network is your secret weapon, your lifeline. Stealth mode isolates, openness connects. But even that connection isn't enough if you're not picky. Scattershot networking is noise, empty calories for your ambition. You must seek out those few who burn as bright as you do. Those rare individuals who will push you, challenge you, and hold you accountable without bending to comfort or convention. Aligning with that kind of fierce, selective tribe is the real revolution. This is where power multiplies. where misaligned brilliance becomes unstoppable force. It's not about growing your contacts list. It's about growing your essence, your core. You might be thinking, but what if someone steals my idea? Here's a reality check that will shock you. Nobody cares about your idea as much as you do. What truly matters is your ability to execute, to build, to adapt. Ideas are cheap, abundant, and fleeting. People invest in founders who show up, who grow, who connect, who deliver. The execution is the secret ingredient no stealth mode can protect you from. And hiding only slows down your growth, stunts your hustle, buries your light. Think about the greatest founders, the startups that reshaped entire industries. They didn't vanish into the shadows with carefully guarded secrets. They were out loud, loud in their failures, loud in their pivots, loud in their vision. They attracted communities, investors, believers, because they were real, raw, and relentless. They did not wait for perfect conditions. They battled in the open and won the hearts and minds of those who shared their fire. So how do you break free? First, start small, but start now. Share your idea with someone whose opinion you trust, someone who can be brutally honest, yet deeply supportive. Build feedback loops that force you to face reality every single day. Second, release the myth that perfect equals success. Perfect isn't real. Done beats perfect. Momentum beats silence. Third, create your own core network. The few people who reflect your hunger, your vision, your refusal to settle. These alliances will propel you through storms that stealth mode will never protect you from. Lastly, understand the biggest truth that no stealth mode will change. Your startup's fate isn't decided by how well you hide. It's decided by how boldly you step into the light, how fiercely you connect, how hard you fight to become more than your circumstances. You are not a prisoner of comfort or fear. You are a rebel, a creator, a disruptor who doesn't wait for permission or perfect timing. You build now, you fail now, you rise now. Throw off the chains of secrecy, burn down the wall of silence. Let your startup live and breathe in the open air of scrutiny, connection, and relentless improvement. Your future isn't waiting quietly in the shadows. It's screaming for you to come out and claim it. The power isn't in hiding, it's in becoming. Become the founder who refuses to let stealth mode steal your dream. Become the rare force that shatters false rules and builds something real, raw, and unstoppable. Your startup deserves nothing less. No more hiding, no more delays. The world is ready for what only you can make real. Unleash it, and watch how unstoppable you become.